All right. Bike check. So last time we talked, I was doing my mountain bike for the bike check. This time we're going to do my gravel bike, which is, atypical. I've done other videos that reference it, but this one's just about it. So here we go. She's a 1990, I think 93, Bridgestone MB3. So sort of a midline consumer mountain bike from back in the day. I got this bike new as a replacement for an MB4 that I had broken on warranty. This is what they sent me, and I've had it ever since. This was my, date myself, this was my high school mountain bike. So this bike has been through probably, I don't know, 8 different buildups in terms of like what it's been used for. Everything from being my mountain bike to being a commuter and a single speed and a cyclocross bike and a burrito slayer. And anyway, it's a gravel bike now, or an all-road bike, or an adventure bike, or whatever we call these things now. So that's a lugged chromoly butted steel frame, 26-inch wheels. The wheels are Mavic Crossmax XL. These are the original tubeless UST wheel set. Ceramic sidewalls on them. They are a fantastic wheel set. In fact, Bike Magazine just did a write-up on them about how influential and important they were as a wheel set. So I'm pretty happy to have them on the bike. They're lovely. I like them. I have no complaints with them. I'm running brand new Panaracer Gravel King 26 by 2.1 tires on there. I'm running them tubeless with sealant because I'm not a lunatic. And if you're in metric, those are 53 millimeter wide tires, and they're unbelievable. There's not a lot of gravel where I live, so I tend to end up riding this in between road sections, and so this wheel size and tire width is not really a detriment for me. If I lived someplace with more sort of like quote-unquote conventional gravel, maybe I'd be itching for 650s or something, but I'm pretty pleased. Anyway, parts. That's a XTR, I think it's like what, like an M950 rear derailleur? Someone will correct me. It was 4 9-speed, but it's set up on 8-speed with a XT 8-speed cog stack on the back. It's an 1132, which is pretty standard for back in the day. Front end is a, let's get that out of the way. It's a Shimano LX Hollowtech square taper crank. That was a short-lived thing they did. It's a 4x104 bolt pattern. It's got a Salsa 32-tooth inner ring and a Sugino 44-tooth outer ring. So it's set up as a double, which is my preference these days, I think. Certainly makes some other parts of this easy. I genuinely don't remember what that front derailleur is. That might be an STX front derailleur from the original build of this bike, but I genuinely don't recall. It's got a Zeffel frame pump on the back of it. It's got full fenders on the bike, because I ride this bike in all sorts of crappy conditions and on crappy trails and all the rest. It's got a set of inexpensive Tektro canties, because I'm running STI levers and they don't play nice with V-brakes. That is a homemade cable stop hanger for the rear brake. King cages on the thing. That's a Calloy seat post, I think. It's like a Nito knockoff. It's a one piece, so there's no joint here. Those tend to fail on me. And then it's a refinished Cella San Marco Hoscars saddle. On the front we got that is a 1-inch threaded LX headset. That is a Simworks, no, Velo Orange stem, 1-inch quill by, I think it's 100, but it might be a 110. I'd have to measure it. With a 31.8 clamp. Set of 46 millimeter salsa bars. Got a little bit of flare. I don't like a lot. Some new bomb tape. 8-speed Dura Ace shifters. Come on. There they are. 8-speed Dura Ace shifters. Because I got them for a steal. And that's kind of, I think that's kind of it, guys. She's pretty straightforward in some ways. Yeah, I like it a lot. It's got some kinks to work out of it, but yeah. I guess for a bike that you could build up by mostly visiting your local swap meet and being judicious in your use of funds, it's a way nicer bike than I'd be able to buy for anything like a equivalent money production modern. So, like, would I like disc brakes? Yeah, sure, that'd be great. But, you know, Candy's worked for a long time. That's what we had. I've ridden loaded tandems with cantilever brakes, and, you know, they'll stop eventually. So this will probably be fun. Anyway, that's the gravel bike. Bike check 2. More to come.